The following program, The Russ Belville Show, is intended for responsible adults only. We advocate to the repeal of marijuana prohibition for adults. We discuss the science, culture, and controversy about America's marijuana laws. We do not advocate any illegal activity and encourage all listeners to learn their state and federal marijuana laws. Opinions and claims made by guests and advertisers on The Russ Belville Show are their own, and The Russ Belville Show cannot be held legally responsible for their validity or reliability. Viewer discretion is advised.
You take a seed, you plant it, you grow it, you dry it, you roll it, you smoke it. You take a seed, you plant it, you grow it, you dry it, you roll it, you smoke it, and it goes down smooth. Hey!
Spanning the continent to bring you the truth about cannabis and marijuana law reform.
I smoke pot and I like it a lot.
From the promise of legalization.
And I think that we need to rethink and decriminalize our marijuana laws.
To the agony of prohibition.
One major responsibility is to encourage people to use less drugs.
The Russ Belville Show, the voice of the marijuana nation. Brought to you by the National Cannabis Coalition.
Yeah, I hear you had a question for me.
Now, here's your host, Radical Russ Belville.
Oh, yeah, good day, tokers and tokettes, and welcome. It is Thursday, August 23rd, and it's got to be Mrs. Radical's birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Radical. I love you very much. I wish you were here. I really, really miss you. And if that damn hurricane keeps you away from me one more day, there will be hell to pay. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. It's got to be 420 somewhere in the world. It's certainly 420 here at Rolla J Studios in beautiful Portland, Oregon, where once again we're working a little bit skeleton crew today. Everybody's kind of got the week off after our long trip to Seattle. Wiz Khalico is actually returning from Seattle. He took our Georgia friends, Sharon Ravert and Mark, back up to Seattle so they could catch their flight back to Georgia. But we didn't get completely rid of all our Georgians. In fact, we've got Big Daddy Fank hanging out right over here. How you doing, Big Daddy?
Doing pretty good.
Oh, let's see if we can get that mic up on you. Try that a little again.
Doing pretty good.
Oh, you got to pull that mic closer, or we'll never hear you. There you are.
Sorry. Doing good.
There we go. So tonight, 8 p.m., we are doing a live edition of Big Daddy Fink's Funky Roller Rink. Have you ever done a live show?
No.
The first time for everything.
Yeah, just, it's going to be kind of like off the cuff. So.
But we have prepared with a special, would you call it a sampler platter? You know, like when you go to the restaurant and you get the tots and the wings and the fries and the onion rings and all the different, the chicken things and the you get the sampler platter. You got the Portland sampler platter, I understand.
Oh, yes, I did. We did get a nice little sampler platter.
So we are well taken care of.
We're going to be enjoying it throughout the show, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have a little show and tell, I'm sure. Also joining us here in the studio, helping us out, is Brian the Red. How you doing, Brian? Oh, my gosh. You've got your own mic now.
Too many buttons.
Yeah, you're engineer over there now. So we rewired things, so things are a little confusing, but you should be there. The purple cord is leading to your microphone?
Yes, and I believe it is.
There we go. Well, we'll get that turned up eventually. Anyway, on today's show, we are going to have all sorts of great stuff for you. More coverage of Seattle Hempfest that we're unpacking and getting all the video taken care of. And we got more stuff today from the Seattle Hempfest, including Keith Stroup from Normal. We've got one of his speeches. We've also got Rick Steves Backstage. I got a chance to talk with Rick Steves about Amsterdam, the Netherlands, all that's going on there with their new weed pass system that they've got going on. So we'll talk about that. And Guyo Beelum, some of his routines. We've got him live on stage. And Dan Rush from the United Food and Commercial Workers Union. We've got one of his speeches. So all sorts of highlights from the Seattle Hempfest speeches coming up on today's show. Also on today's show, we got a special live guest joining us at 12:30, Todd Delato, who's the chair of the State of Oregon's Advisory Committee on Medical Marijuana. He'll be joining us to talk about Measure 80, our legalization initiative here in the state of Oregon, and a special brunch that he's putting on with the City Club where they're going to be talking about this. Sandy Burbank will be there as well. We're going to give him a little chance to promote that and get some audience out and get out there talking to the people who don't know so much about marijuana and get them convinced that legalization is the way to go. Also in hour 2, Toker Talk Radio, more video, exclusive video from the Seattle Hempfest. I'm going to be bringing you a state activism panel that features Oregon's Madeline Martinez, MPP's Rob Campia, Debbie Goldsberry, the Freedom Fighter of the Year, Lindsay Reinhart from Compassionate Idaho, and Tanya Davis from the Ohio Patient Action Network. All that coming up on today's show.
It's simply business. It's simply business. It's simply business. You know why they won't let us grow. It's simply business.
We'll be right back after these messages from our 420 friendly sponsors. Support these advertisers because their ad money goes straight to the Russ Belville Show. You're tuned into the Russ Belville Show, the voice of the marijuana nation. Brought to you by the National Cannabis Coalition.
It's simply business. It's simply business. It's simply business. You know why they won't let us grow. It's simply business. It's simply business. You know why they won't let us grow. It's simply business.
Support the Russ Belville Show. Text the word Russ to 420-420 and connect with the National Cannabis Coalition. You can also send $10 to the Russ Belville Show right from your smartphone. That's Russ to 420-420.
In the afternoon, if I'm home, I smoke marijuana.
You're listening to Radical Russ on the Russ Belville Show. I have a package here for Radical Rick. Is there a Radical Rick here? How about a Rick Russ? Any Rick Russ? Somebody named Freddie Farrock has sent him a package. Anybody? What is that? Smells like a skunk.